And last night we showed you how tasers worked, how the police use them as law enforcement tools, but tonight we'll talk about how you, a civilian, can get a taser as a self-defense tool and how to use it properly. Now, before we really start, let's clear something up. A taser and a stun gun are two different things. A taser can be fired from 15 feet away and causes the target's muscles to stop working. Stun guns are illegal in Michigan, and on top of that,
you have to make contact with the person. Wherever that you make contact with, the 50,000 volts is going to go ahead. So if I would do this in the shoulder, I probably couldn't use this shoulder, but this shoulder I can still hit you with.
Dave Kent has 39 years in law enforcement and is now a concealed pistol license instructor, which is good because in order to buy a taser, you need to have your CPL license. You also need an hour-long taser training course with someone like Dave.
I have one here and ideally one in here.
Okay, so now we know the difference between tasers and stun guns, but what is the difference between the tasers that police use and the tasers that civilians use?
Civilian taser lasts for 30 seconds. Law enforcement's 5 seconds so that the law enforcement officer can try to gain control over the individual. The civilian taser is so you can get out of harm's way. After deploying it, getting a good hit on the individual, you set your taser down, you take off running. Trust me on one thing, after a 30-second ride, a person's not going to come chase you.
But tasers cost $400 and up. Isn't that a waste of money? Well, no, because if you file a police report and the taser isn't recovered by the officers, Taser International will replace it at no cost. And if you do decide to deploy your taser, Dave here says that you're going to be held accountable for it.
The tasers themselves have computers built into them that allow you to show when the taser was deployed, the date, the time, and the duration.
In addition, when deployed, the taser drops little pieces of paper with your taser ID number, which is registered with Taser International. So what does that mean?
You can't use them to get the kids to take your garbage out. So if you were to misuse the taser, you could be arrested. So you only can use it basically, when you need it.
Dave says that tasers have been known to be effective against animals like cougars, wolves, and coyotes, though he says that he wouldn't recommend trying to use it against a bear.